and gentlemen, we got the banana Juju situation. She has betrayed us. She has betrayed us all. The monkey. The monk. Absolutely insane, man. You know, it's crazy to me that Juju has managed to remain as problematic for all these... I was gonna say years, but has it been years? Well, when did Juju first... Was it 24? I feel like it was 24, right? And she... there was no way she... I feel like 25... Yeah, I think it was definitely 24. It's been a while, okay? It's been a while, okay? We're gonna be talking about this Juju situation. She was getting attacked because, you know, she used Leaflet's new adventurer program. All that good stuff. You know, the anti-AI, you know, all the artists. Everybody knows that the artists are a bunch of fucking, you know, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them are, you know, a bunch of leftist retards and, you know, fucking elitists, whatever. Let's get straight into it, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here.
Hello,
as
Reverend.
a problematic VTuber myself, it is my moral obligation to talk about other VTubers who have been deemed problematic, including Banana Juju. Now, many months ago, she was deemed as a problematic VTuber because the totally normal, non-racist people saw this monkey-themed VTuber with dreads and fair skin, which is based on her own appearance in real life. They deemed that cultural appropriation and racism because...
That's some real shit right there, chat. When I see monkeys and dreads, the first thing that comes into my head is, the blacks! Also, it's so funny that, first of all, cultural appropriation is a bunch of bullshit. Anybody that gets upset over this cultural appropriation bullshit is just fucking retarded. It's so gay. It's just such a massive nothing burger. Like, yeah, you're gonna crash out because some white guy decided to wear a fucking sombrero and shake some maracas. Nobody gives a shit, okay? It's so bullshit. It's so fucking retarded. It's so annoying. It's so gay. It's such a performative thing to freak out about. Like, you need some bigger problems in your life, bro. Holy. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot already. Hold on.
With dreads
3-1. Maybe I remember what I was gonna say.
Skin, which is based on her own appearance in real life. They deemed that cultural appropriation and racism because...
Oh, that's right. Dreads. The Vikings had dreads. Do you think there were any black Vikings? I'll answer that question for you. No, they were all white.
When they see a monkey, they think of black people, but...
I do too! What a coinky-dink!
Apparently, they're the non-racists. I know, it makes no...
I'm not racist, chat. We talked about this a while back. I'm ethically racist, okay? It's different, okay? There's a big difference between being a racist and being an ethical racist.
No sense,
all right,
but that's
big difference.
The way they operate. But Banana Juju is once again being canceled by many different individuals in the VTubing scene and the art community for supporting AI. I can see some of her responses to people like Tectone, who said in quotes, "You can't be a VTuber and support AI," end quote. Brother, you can't be a man and be a woman, and you can see Banana Juju.
Based?
Totally normal response to...
Shout out to the Froganator for that one.
A whole lot of mental illness.
A little bit.
That we're seeing in the related scenes.
Smidge.
Some
would say that,
back to a very recent discussion involving AI in the VTubing scene. I have talked about this for almost 2 weeks at this point.
I know. It's like I said, chat. Leaflet really kicked off a massive culture war. Like, artists versus AI users, fucking anti-AI crowd versus the pro-AI crowd, or even just neutral AI crowd, right? Because I saw a lot of people that say that, I don't particularly like or care for AI, but yeah, people are free to use it if they want to. I'm not gonna morally condemn you.
Where there is a very heated debate about this subject and how it relates to VTubing Now, this all goes back to leaflets, or as a bald roach lord might say, leafets. But she provided a
How does he fuck up the names every time, man? I think the only one he ever got right on the first try was Powder. But like yeah, he called Kirsha Kershey? Right? I'm pretty sure that's what he called her. He called Leaflet. And just fuck the extra L there, I suppose.
VTubers, especially those
it's like Hamas Pickles says, Baldy can't read.
Are starting off free assets.
It's okay, I can't read all that good either.
To get their career going, something countless people have taken advantage of and appreciated. However, a lot of VTubers, a lot of VTweeters, and also artists as well.
It's always the VTweeters, man.
Crashing out about this, virtue signaling, oftentimes very hypocritically.
It do be like that.
But here's the good result. As you can see from the bottom of the screenshot, some artists have responded to Leaflet by reducing their prices, which is exactly
Gigabase.
The goal.
That's how capitalism works there, baby. If the market becomes saturated, right? And no disrespect to AI, obviously, right? I don't care if you want to use AI to, make a mod. I don't give a shit, right? But the basic idea here is flood the market with a bunch of easy to make assets, right? Flood the market, and now the artists are forced to lower their prices in order to appeal to the people using these free or cheaper easy to mass produce products, right? So it just becomes a matter of, so do you want the AI asset that it looks all right but could look better, right? Or do you get the super, nice looking, high quality art from some artists that just reduce their prices in order to compete with the new new kid on the block, or in the market in this case, right?
Of creating competition like Leaflet
capitalism,
has provided.
Baby.
But
I love competition. I love options.
Banana Juju would show some
love that shit, man.
For Leaflet, saying Leaf worked her magic and changing V2.
Why do you think RAM is so goddamn expensive? Part of it does have to do with the AI, but there's also a big part of it also has to do with the fact that these companies are not putting the RAM out. They are purposely withholding releasing the RAM, right? Like, what do you think would happen if some company just decided to completely flood the market with RAM? The prices of RAM would tank because high supply, high demand. Got a whole lot of shit.
Tubing forever, we loved it.
They got to compete somehow.
To see it, I am nothing but amazed of everything she has accomplished so far. Now, of course, people were upset saying AI, LOL.
These anti-AI, the anti-AI crowd is some of the most obnoxious people you'll ever fucking discuss.
And she would say,
most annoying people you'll ever talk to.
But of course, she would provide further tweets saying they are missing out on all the cool stuff, so screw them. I love this program so much.
Hell
Quick
yeah.
and easy to use, even Monkey can understand how to use it. This opens up so many possibilities to create unique avatars for events and other fun streams.
This tweet was popping off, man. Like, I swear, my timeline was just flooded with a bunch of retard artists quoting this post from Juju, saying some stupid shit like, "Oh, AI is killing the planet."
Thank you for making this possible at Leaflet. Now, a lot of people would start virtue signaling, including this artist saying, "Girl really folded and became a Trump and AI supporting chud after people dogged on her model." Oh, you mean when people virtue signaled about her model?
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck, buddy. The only people that care about the model are V-tweeters, virtue signaling small VTubers, or I guess some, the bigger VTubers probably talk shit behind her back as well, right? Yeah, and they're in their little circles, right? Yeah, mean girl shit. As we have come to expect from the VTubing scene, especially the big indies, man. That's a completely other thing. I'm not gonna go down that tangent.
Model having dreads with fair skin, where the supposed
gang playa
woke people thought of black people when they saw a monkey.
Again, me too. Gang playa.
You mean those people?
For show.
But of course, artists like this immediately alienate a huge portion of their potential customer base by basically saying, if you're conservative or support AI, I won't work with you.
Yep, they do that shit all the fucking time. And again, it's because there are so many artists. You don't really see the bigger artists doing this, right? Because some of the bigger, more popular artists, they don't really do this shit because they understand how to run a business, right? But you'll see this a lot from smaller, maybe medium-sized artists. They'll like virtue signal about, if you're a right winger chud, if you're a conservative, if you're one of them MAGA Trump supporters, I'm not gonna work with you. Or if you use AI, or if you give me a reference picture of what more or less of what you want me to draw, and you generated that reference with AI, I'm not gonna work with you. You're alienating a large portion of your customer base, and then these same retards will complain about, why I can't get any commissions? Why is everybody generating AI art? Well, it's simple. Because you're an obnoxious retard that alienates a large portion of your potential customer base. You alienate your own customer base, retard.
Their commissions are open. Now, of course, this will be a very regular theme throughout this video, where artists who are very mad at Banana Juju or Leaflet or both have commissions open. They're looking for business.
I know. I did notice every fucking artist that was talking about this or quoting, whether it was Leaflet or Juju, every single one of them had comms open.
But at the same time are alienating a huge portion of their potential customer base.
It's fucking retarded. Yeah, and this is their idea, right? They're virtue signaling, hoping that by quote unquote dunking on problematic, easy targets like Juju and Leaflet that will earn you seal claps from other retards on Twitter. They're hoping that will translate into those said retards commissioning them, which like nine times out of 10 does not actually happen.
Now you can see another person saying, you can't be a VTuber and support AI. Artists are the backbone of the VTubing community. I hope you get blacklisted.
Well, Leaflet and Juju are VTubers and they support and use AI. So, man, this is a little bit awkward, isn't it?
From collabs. Well, of course, there's no such thing as the VTubing community. There's only the VTubing scene, and the only community that matters is your own as a content creator.
It does. The VTubing community is bullshit. We've talked about the VTubing community multiple times. I'm not gonna repeat myself as far as that bullshit goes. But yeah, it's not real. It's bullshit. But yeah, the only community that matters is your own. You should only care, especially if it's VTubing. And really in general, I feel like it should just be a general rule or advice that people take. Don't focus on your own community. There's no point in trying to entrench yourself in these sort of bigger communities
and getting blacklisted from collabs or artists. Well, what does that promote? Well, promoting your own community and also resorting to AI, right?
Yep.
I've seen so many of these artists say, I'm going to blacklist you, and I hope all artists blacklist you because you use AI.
Like, it's so stupid. It's so fucking retarded. What the fuck is your... Okay, so you want people to stop using AI. You want people to stop generating AI art. Okay, cool. now that we have established that, you think that in you blacklisting and hoping that every other artist blacklists these people, do you think that will result in them stopping using AI? Do you think that will stop them from generating AI art? No, of course not. If they're blacklisted and they can't buy any art from artists, well, AI that shit. Like, it's so fucking retarded. That's how you know it's just virtue signaling bullshit. They don't actually give a shit. They don't actually give a shit. Oh no, the planet, the water.
Well,
they don't give a shit.
These VTubers
it's virtue signaling bullshit.
They're going to resort
that
to
or they're
AI.
retarded.
But of course,
it could be either or both, to be fair.
In quotes, you can't be a VTuber and support AI, end quote. Obviously I can, yeah. It turns out she's still a VTuber despite the outrage of people like this on Twitter. But
oof.
Let's take a bit of a turn and talk about this artist with commissions open. Dolly Draws.
Dude, I could be wrong. I don't know if it was the same poster here, but I remember somebody I think they quoted Juju's post talking about how, you know, she is a VTuber, supports AI, right? Some artists quoted that and they were like they were talking about like numbers. I don't remember exactly what they said, but basically they were saying like, oh, Lamau, you got a low viewership on your streams, and it's like, okay.
Who is very mad.
Okay, cool, man.
About Banana Juju. They made a quote that would get a lot of attention saying this, ouch. Juju, you helped me out a ton when you commissioned me, and seeing this is like a knife in the back.
Yep. Right here, chat. Is another exhibit B of why people don't want to work with artists. This right here. Because artists are backstabbing, opportunistic retards. Not all of them. But a good chunk of them. They are backstabbing retards that will not hesitate to throw you under the bus the moment they perceive that they can get something out of throwing you under the bus. Right? And that's what you're seeing here. Like, that's exactly what you're seeing here. This virtue signaling bullshit, throwing people, throwing the person that commissioned you and, as you say, helped you, throwing them under the fucking bus over some AI.
In this situation, it's the person who self-admittedly got a lot of help from Banana Juju, but now turns around and virtue signals and cancels them over promoting an AI program. But Banana Juju would respond saying, oh, please stop being so dramatic. Good luck with your moral grandstand. And they respond very intelligently by saying, honestly, go F yourself. Now,
that's a good comeback, bro. You really cooked Juju with that one, bro.
Of course, a ratio on Twitter means absolutely nothing, and they're so confident in their ability to, I guess, engage in this dialogue that they lot the replies on the main post and in the subsequent replies.
Yeah, none of these people are actually ready to have that debate because they're just emotional. They're emotional little bitches.
But people
they're not going to engage in good faith
saying,
with all that good stuff, man.
I want to comment with logic and law in mind. Assuming you are the artist for a model, how was rights handled with it? Did you make any kind of contract with her? And the person who's so mad about the AI usage of Banana Juju and her model would reply saying, I'm not the artist of the model. What are you even doing here? What is your stake in this other than virtue signaling? Like, what are we even talking about? And people would put this out in the quote saying, so let me get this straight, Juju once helped.
It's so fucking good, man. It's so good. I I love it.
this tiny
It's
artist
so
by giving
fucking
her
good.
a large commission, and now the artist is having a meltdown and feels betrayed because Juju has a video of her character in AI. Number one, the person backstabbing the other is you, making this crappy post trying to morally grandstand over nothing. Number two, great job letting others know not to commission you, because if they happen to do something you don't agree with,
you will not hesitate to backstab them.
You will make a call out post online for clout. Now, of course,
They do be like that.
getting clout, getting attention on Twitter is the most important currency for individuals like this. There's a reason why their commissions are open. It's because they spend more time and they spend more of their energy on virtue signaling than actually doing their job and providing art. Well, of course,
chat, are you proud of me? I wasn't on Twitter that much today. All right, I only posted a few times today so far. I'll probably be on later tonight, but we'll see. We'll see, chat.
More of their potential.
I've been a good little boy. I've been a good little boy all week, chat. I don't think I've been too toxic on the Twitters. You know, I've been on my best behavior. I think I only said a couple of slurs here and there. You know,
customer base.
Not too crazy.
Banana Juju would add a further reply, quoting this, saying, "Artists be like, artist opens commissions, refuses to work with you."
Saw this post as well. I quoted this one, and
alternatives.
Yep, I saw it.
Artist then gets upset. Artist gets no money, makes angry call out post, promotes commission open, and they stay open. We went full circle. Now, of course, people were very
absolutely obliterated
mad about this as well, saying, "I only understood that you're a moron who won't accept that she's a moron." Plain and simple. They did the thing. They did the thing, ladies and gentlemen, as pointed out in the replies from Banana Juju. Okay, thank you for proving my points. And the first thing about this person who's complaining about this is that their commissions are indeed open. Amazing.
W in the chat.
Amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another person saying, yeah, because you fed their art into AI and actively
well, apparently it's not their art.
Promote hostilities to them. What the F is this logic? You can use AI for something, then commission an artist, but don't expect not to take stuff from people when you feed their stuff into AI. You regard.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Hey, you can't say that's the R slur! You can't say the R slur! I thought we couldn't say retard! What happened here? What's going on, man? It's so fucking good, man. I love it.
This person is very confused, and as pointed out by Banana Juju, you got the timeline twisted. Regard.
Also, it's so if I buy the art from you, it's mine now. I can do whatever the flying fuck I want with it.
I mean, where are these people even occupying right now? They're missing the entire situation. They're misunderstanding it and then attacking Banana Juju. It's like they don't even understand why they're mad in the first place. But
typical stuff.
Another
really.
One saying,
I don't got much to say. It's pretty typical
dreads?
stuff.
Oh boy.
We're starting this drama again. Okay.
But also straight hair in a ponytail, and also a braid in what seems to be her hair being used as the hair tie, but also a bow.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Because I can."
Isn't that crazy, Chet? She has it because she fucking can.
Yeah. What else do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely cooked.
Big balls!
Good on Banana Juju for standing up for herself and supporting programs.
Juju
like
is so based, man.
I know it's a very controversial subject, but you know what? It's good that we're talking about this stuff. And it's good that some artists feel threatened by this because their vice grip on the related scene is being loosened. Because
the artists and riggers as well, they have been they're basically the gatekeepers of VTubing, right? They make the models, they rig the models. They were basically the gatekeepers of VTubing. And now that you're, starting to get these tools that don't really require the artists, well, now they're not I forgot who called it. I think it was Leaflet. I think it was Leaflet that called that said this, but you don't have to go through the VGen mafia anymore.
Cheaper alternatives are being provided.
Yep.
And they're reflecting on that and adjusting their prices.
Yep.
And of course, when people like Banana Juju
it's like, oh fuck, I gotta lower my prices to compete here now.
Are already labeled as problematic, support that. People are crashing out, but hey, what's new?
Must be a day.
But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like.
Consider
subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads.
Already subbed and liked
every week, right here live on YouTube. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
Alrighty then, chat. That is the Banana Juju situation. Absolutely. Honestly, this whole this was more of a nothing burger, right? Nothing was actually going to come out of this, but I wanted to talk about this because I fucking love Juju. I'm gonna defend Juju to the end of my time. Juju obviously super fucking based, always has been based, and Juju is another one of those VTubers that just gets the most retarded fucking drama for no fucking reason. Like the whole dreads, the whole monkey dreads, fair skin drama was so fucking retarded. It was so stupid, and the fact that they still go after Juju over that is just mind-boggling. It's fucking stupid, man. But there you have it. Leaflet truly kicked off World War III on the Twitter.coms. Absolutely insane, man.